Standard 7, Subject Social Science, Chapter number 9, Administrations of the State, Part 3. In this part, we will learn about the work of central government, that is, union government, and state government. Some of the work are different, as state government works only for one state, whereas the central government works for the whole country. The work to be done is divided between state and central government. The state government functions at state level, that means it works for state, and union government functions at national level, that means for one country. The policies made by a state government will follow by that particular state only, whereas the policies made by the union government is follow throughout the whole country. The difference between state and central government is the area in which they functions. The responsibility of state government is limited to particular state. For example, the work of government, state government is limited to its boundary, whereas central government takes care of entire nation. The functions and power of state and central government are divided into three lists. First is union list, the work which is done by the union government or central government. Second is state list, work done by the state government. And third is concurrent list. This work is done by both central as well as state government. The subject handed over to the union government are included in union list. First is census. Census means population counting. At every 10 years, the central government take necessary steps for the population counting in the country. Relation with foreign countries. Each country has to maintain friendly relations with foreign countries so as to keep their business and security with them. For example, India and Russia. India has a friendly relations with Russia as India is purchasing many defense mechanism from the Russia such as tank, firefighters, ships, missiles, etc. We also have friendly relations with Arab countries as they are providing us mineral oils. Next is defense, that means security of the country, army, navy, and air force. This is also taken into consideration by central government as protection is needed to the whole country. Then finance and banking, elections, formation of law for citizens. The policy which is to be followed by the whole country is also formed by the union government. Then railway is work under the central government. Telegraph, post is also work under central government. The each and every post office of the country are headed by the central government. Insurance services, sea, that means trading, import and export. Air road, rail route, nuclear powers, etc. are done or functions according to the central government. Next is state government, state list. The subject related to the states are enlisted in state list. The state government makes the law with help of legislative assembly and execute of the cabinet. This list includes health, agriculture, forest and local self-government. Health issues related to state government makes various policies to provide facilities to the state government. For example, there is an emergency ambulance 108 in Gujarat. This is the only facility provided by Gujarat state for the people of Gujarat. No such facilities are available in any other state, because this facility is provided by the state government. Second is agriculture. There are various regions where rain is not sufficient, so therefore it affects the agriculture. So government take necessary steps to increase the agriculture. Forest, to save the forest, they also work for it. Local self government, that means taluka panchayat, jilla panchayat, gram panchayat, etc. are work under the policies of state government. Next is concurrent list. That means work done by both state and union government. There are 47 subjects. Prevention of crime. Wherever you go in any state of the same country, the policy of crime are the same, or the law is the same. Law for the crime are same in each country, in each state. Revenue or tax. Tax is also taken same from all the citizens of the country. Divorce, literacy, that literacy means education is also same. Industries, employments and electricity, these are the fields where the decisions are taken by both state as well as union government. Next is legislative assembly, that means Vidhan Sabha of state. How the legislative assembly works in state. Marina, Imran and other students of their school were very excited about their trip to Gandhinagar, the capital of Gujarat, where they were going to see the legislative assembly. Let's see how we can enter into legislative assembly. First is security check. There is security at the gate who checks the citizens who are entering into legislative assembly. Then there are stairs. We have to go upwards. They went upstairs. There were arrangements made for the visitors from where they could see the grand hall downstairs. Any common people can go to the legislative assembly and see the sessions done in legislative assembly by sitting in the visitors' place. Sitting arrangement for the members of legislative assembly was made in that meeting hall. On that day, a current issue was to be discussed in legislative assembly. MLAs can express their view during question answer session. In legislative assembly, first there were question answer sessions where the ministers or the MLAs can ask questions to the related ministers. For example, any MLA can ask a question to health minister regarding the work done by health department, and the minister of health department has to answer his questions. Then the concerned minister answer the questions and brief them about the measures being taken to solve the issue. If any issue happens, then that minister will answer about that issue and also give suggestions and solutions for it. We often came across on the television or in newspaper the decisions that taken by the chief minister and other ministers in order to run the government. While taking a decision about anything, it is necessary to take the permission of MLAs. If chief minister wants to take any decisions or the government wants to take any decisions for the state, then they have to take the permission of all the MLAs from their party or from the opposite party. They also have to take the permission from the opposite party's MLA. The chief minister and other ministers in order to run the government. While taking a decision about anything, it is necessary to take the permission for MLA. In a democracy, the MLA can question the chief minister and other ministers and discuss about important matters. Any MLA can ask the questions to chief minister or the ministers of the government. and the chief minister, whereas the other ministers have to answer their question. Debate can also be done on that same question. Opposition party can oppose the policy made by the government if necessary, and they can also uh, reject the policy or the bill promotes by the government if necessary. They can take decisions regarding financial matters and decides on the expenditure to be done in different areas. When the legislative assembly is in session, any of the MLA can ask questions. The speaker manages the assembly and one requires his or her permission before presenting anything. If any MLA wants to ask the question to the minister, then they have to take the permission of the speaker, and after permission by speaker, they will ask question to the related ministers. Then related minister will ask for the permission to answer their questions and give the solutions for it. Here we are completing our chapter number 9, Administration of the States. As you have to complete this chapter in your workbook, hereby we are completing our course for semester 1. Thank you.